Hi everyone, today let's learn about Bluetooth modules, how to use them in your projects. For example, if you want to make a Bluetooth controlled car, or if you want to say commands and turn on an LED and off. That part is for another video, but we can look today how to use them, especially for your Bluetooth controlled cars and other sorts of things, like for example if you want to turn a servo motor in a specified degree or sorts of things. So let's get to the video. Before that, let's do this. Now let's talk about Bluetooth module. Here I have an HC-05 Bluetooth module. There is also a similar one called HC-06. I'll talk why I prefer to buy this one rather than HC-06. There is also other Bluetooth modules like NRF45 I think, and XB and sorts of things. So the HC-05 uses serial communication to communicate with electronics, and it is only for a short range of distance. It is typically about 10 meters in range. I prefer to buy HC-05 rather than HC-06 because the HC-05 Bluetooth module can act both as a slave and a master, which means I can either receive or transmit data. So if I want to use it in other projects, I just want to buy one more module and that's it. I can use it also to send data and receive it. This module have 6 pins. The first one is the enable pin. It is used to set the AT command mode or data mode. I'll talk about it later. The next we have VCC. It is for powering the Bluetooth module, and it is written 3.6 volt to 6 volt. We usually connect it to the Arduino's 5 volt power supply. And the next we have the ground, and the next 2 pins are TX and RX. The TX is for transmitting the received data serially, and the RX is the Bluetooth serial data receiving pin, and the last one is the state pin. It is used to just to know what is the state of the connection, that is it paired or disconnected. Coming to enable pins, AT command mode, it is useful and it can be used to change or set multiple control parameters of the module. It can be used to change its name, password, baud rate, and it can also be used as a slave or master by using this AT command. In data mode, the module is used for communicating with other Bluetooth devices. So if the enable pin is low, it is default that it should go in the communication mode. So in most of the times you don't have to connect it, but if you want to go to the AT command mode for changing its password or baud rate or things like that, then you should connect it. So that's it for the Bluetooth module part. Now let's get to the programming part. Before that, we should know how this thing actually works. We should understand the application. So this is the application I have here. So if you go to the settings, you can see we have some commands or characters sent to the car. So here we have forward the F character, for back it is the B, for left it is L, for right it is R, and so many other characters for other buttons. So what actually happens here is that whenever I press this button, I'm actually sending a character F, or when I press this button, I'm actually sending a character B. The phone's Bluetooth and the Bluetooth module that we have connected to the Arduino are paired. So when I press this button, I'm actually sending a character F via the phone's Bluetooth to the Bluetooth that we have connected to the Arduino serial port. So I have said to the Arduino that the Arduino should read the serial port, and if a character F comes, we have to move the Bluetooth card in a forward direction. So what we have to do is that we have to set the direction of the motor driver in such that both of the motors will move in the forward direction, or when I press this button, the motor driver should move the motors in the opposite direction. Or if I want to go to the left, I just have to do like this. If I start the motor on the right in the forward direction and the left motor in the backward direction, the car will move in the left direction. Or if you want to go to the right, you just have to do the opposite of this. So that's it. Now let's get to the programming part. First, I have a variable named control. It's a character, and in the setup loop, I have serial.begin 9600. The 9600 is the baud rate, and the serial.begin is for starting the serial communication, and here I have some code. It's just for controlling my motor drivers directions and things. And here comes the part of the Bluetooth. In the void loop we have while serial dot available greater than 0, the serial dot available gets the stored bytes from the serial port, and it's actually for checking something available in the serial port. And if so, if it is greater than 0, delay for 10, it's just for stability. And I have set the character control to serial.read. The serial.read is for reading what is in the what is available in the serial dot available in the in the serial port. So it is for reading what is available, what is coming in the serial port. And next line we have serial.println control. It is just for analyzing what is coming to our serial port. It is not necessary. It is just for our information. It is because when we are actually pressing these buttons, we are actually sending some characters. So if we are using this line over here, it will be nice because you can know what is actually coming to your serial port. So you just have to access the serial monitor and you will get what is actually coming to the serial port. We have if control equal to f. The control is actually serial.read. So it is like if serial.read equal to f, that is if the character f is coming to our Bluetooth, then we should turn our motor in the forward direction, that is in the clockwise direction. So that is what I have written here. So in the next line we have else if control equal to b, that is for going backwards, we have to turn our motor in the opposite direction. So that's what I have written here. It might be a little confusing because I haven't defined what is actually those things are. So you just do that. And in this else if control equal to else, in this case we have to move our Bluetooth card to the left side. We can actually do this thing in two ways. That is, if you want to move the card to the left, we can actually stop the right motor, the left motor. Yeah, if you want to move to the left side, you have to stop the left motor and start the right motor in the forward direction, then it will go. Or else you can do uh, in another way, that is, if you are moving your right motor in the forward direction and the left motor in the backward direction, then it will be more smooth and it will be much more nice because it can spin more fastly. That is good. And else if control equal to r, you can do the same thing for going to the right direction. And that's what I have written here. Else digital right, if any other characters comes in, you don't have to do anything. So it's all there. And at last I have written control equal to nothing else, that is just for resetting the character. And that's it. That's simple. So when I press this happens. When I press this thing happens. When I press this happens. And when I press this happens. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked this and understood something about the Bluetooth module and how to use them in your projects. And if you do so, please subscribe to this channel and give a thumbs up. Or if you have any questions, comment down below. And that's it. This is me, Deva Prakash. I'll catch you in the next one.